You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your full roster of weekly spoilers for the week of Monday, January 22nd through Friday, January 26th. I've got at least 3 juicy spoilers for every single day of the week ahead. We've got stuff happening with Victoria, with Nikki, with Sally and Nick and Daniel and Heather and Victor, and so many front burner storylines have big action this week. And the following week, we're heading into February sweeps. So this week is going to be kind of the buildup and the groundwork for everything that explodes in sweeps. I'm excited to tell you guys all about this. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Now let's jump right in. Monday, January 22nd, 2024 is season 51, episode 75 of Y&R. And we've got Victoria kind of low-key avoiding her mom, Nikki, because she doesn't want to trigger her. But then they wind up talking about Claire. And, you know, I think Nikki is still very concerned, but Victoria loves her daughter and wants her back in the family fold. Sally Spectra and Nick Newman have a conversation on Monday. They agree that they can be friends, and he actually gives her his blessing to be with Adam. But then later, when Nick's talking to Sharon Newman, he admits that he didn't mean the blessing, and he really doesn't want Sally with Adam. He swears it is not because he wants Sally for himself anymore. He just says he doesn't want Adam to hurt her, and Sharon gives him the advice to just back away and just let them be adults, let them have their own business. That's solid advice. Heather Stevens tells Daniel Romalotti that she's smitten, that she's back in love with him. And guess what he does? Does he say, oh, well, that's not appropriate because I have a girlfriend? No, he takes her to bed on Monday. They do the deed. Victor Newman argues with Victoria about Claire, but in the end, Victoria keeps at him until he agrees that if she gets treatment and if she proves that she's not a danger, he will accept her into the family. And that's kind of the best you can get. Speaking of blessings, Victor gives Adam kind of a half-hearted, lukewarm blessing to be with Sally. Victor maintains that Sally's not good enough for either of his sons, but he sees how happy Adam is around Sally, so he's going to try and deal with it. So, hey, everybody's out of their way. That's really nice. Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024 is episode 76 of the current season. And we've got Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman with a fresh start, but not as a couple. I don't know if they have talked to iron out their differences. I mean, they've been co-parenting pretty amicably. I kind of feel like this is a conversation we should watch very closely because Kyle just got kicked to the curb by Audra. And remember, he told Summer they were done, and before she could even catch a breath, he was already in Audra's bed naked doing the deed. I mean, to me, that was cheating because they hadn't really ironed everything out. I don't think Summer really believed it. I think she thought he was walking away to cool off. But no, he was going off to get horizontal with, you know, the local vixen in town. So I just wonder if Kyle is looking for a chance to get back with Summer, but her eye is already on another man, and good for her. Nikki Newman needs closure really badly. So on Tuesday, it looks like she shows up to see Claire at the mental hospital, but she scares the starch out of her granddaughter. We'll see how that conversation goes. Hopefully, Nikki will come out of it with some peace of mind, at least about Claire, definitely not about Jordan. Ashley Abbott opens up to her little sister, Traci Abbott, about Tucker and the whole he said, she said in Paris. For me, I'm tired of it. I hope a tourist had a camcorder, you know, not that anybody has a camcorder anymore, but, you know, I hope there's some footage somewhere. At this point, I don't even know if I care who's at fault. I just want to stop hearing about it. This thing has gone on for far too long for my money. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you interested anymore? Or are you like, whatever? I mean, whatever. So they had an argument. They just need to let it go. They're divorced. It's over. Just drop it, right? Wednesday, January 24, 2024, season 51, episode 77. Jack Abbott steps up for Nikki in her time of need. Sounds like her sobriety is still in flux. Hopefully her sponsor, Seth, isn't sabotaging her. I still feel like that guy might have a tie to Jordan. We'll see. I'm sure in sweeps. And Victor questions Nikki's decision making. I wonder if he found out she crept in to see Claire without telling anybody she was going, and he may not like that at all. Abby Newman has a new project in mind. I don't know if that's work, if it's personal, if it's about her and Devon. We'll see. When I don't see Abby, for that long, I tend to forget she's around. I even forget she's a Newman, like the rest of the Newmans do. All right, Thursday, January 25th, 2024, episode 78 of season 51. And Audra Charles opens up to Nate Hastings. She tells him a secret that she has been keeping. I don't know if that's secret that she has the hots for him, because that's not a secret. She's had the hots for him for a while, but it seems like he's single right now, so we'll see. Chance Chancellor comes clean to Billy Abbott about something. I don't know if it's about his breakup with Sharon, about him going out with Summer. I hope that it's not about Summer. A lot of people in town still don't know what Billy did with Summer. Do you guys remember that? That was back in the Hunter King days when Kyle and Summer had that bet, and Summer slimed into bed with Billy, who slept with her as revenge on Phyllis, then ran off to rehab. That's a fun little blast from the past if you'd forgotten that. And Devon corners Daniel Romalotti. And I wonder if he knows what Daniel's been doing with Heather, and that's why he comes to talk to him. Friday, January 26, 2024 is season 51, episode 79. Victoria leans on Nate. That's not a spoiler I like at all. I was really hoping Victoria and Nate were done. I mean, they had a nice conversation the other day, but I think Nate is going to end up with Audra, and Victoria needs to focus on her kid. She already told her dad she didn't have time for romance, and if she does, maybe she should take a look at Cole. I don't know. He's convenient. And he's not, sketchy and trying to take over the family business. Meanwhile, Diane irritates Nikki on Friday. I'm sure this is something to do with Jack. And Traci takes a leap of faith with Ashley. And again, I know it's about this Tucker thing. Let's wrap it up, people. We don't need to keep watching these flashbacks. I'm flashbacked out on Paris, All right, that is all of the weekly spoilers I have for January 22nd through 26th for you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely drop your comments. Let me know what you are excited to see next week, and come back soon, because I'm here talking Y&R with you guys 7 days a week. And as always, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.